おくけど、この第32回目の柔術戦争の老朽に来たのはあくまで情報収集をするためだ。あれは影。まさかリトストはこの参加者リストを元にして彼らを攻撃してるとか。
信じているからこそお前たちを殺さねば。ここで
そんなことは気にしないで、まずは世界を救いに行こう。
Hello, Captains!
Hello, Captains! Welcome to the Hyperion Lounge for version 7.9. You may have noticed our new location.
It's a mix of ancient decor and modern technology.
That's right. We're in Reimu. Are you as excited as I am to experience this new city and its stories? I bet plenty of amazing stuff is going to go down here.
Yeah, the trailer was packed with information from start to end, going from gloomy to thrilling in an instant.
And the rewinding effect with Sparkle's appearance at the end was fantastic. But what's with the heart rate monitor flatlining?
Some things you'll just have to wait and see. As the great Sparkle once said, suspense comes from the unguessable. We have to keep the suspense going in version 7.9, so stop probing.
Sure, I hear you. This is just a blatant attempt to break our hearts. Clear as day.
How about we start things off with something everyone loves? Like introducing the universally renowned artist, Sparkle!
Thousand-Faced Maestro, Cameo, is a quantum-type battlesuit. She'll be able to transform her drive core into a revolver and provoke enemies with her kicks to deal fire damage.
Sparkle has such a unique battlesuit name. Is there a special reason for the term Maestro?
Yes, the battlefield is like a stage for Sparkle to orchestrate a performance. During combat, she can freely switch between two masked forms, Monodrama and Dream Diver. So she'll be able to cast different illusions and pull everyone onto her stage of elation.
As the performance goes on, Sparkle will accumulate kinetic energy. Once full, she can cast a combo attack to toss fireworks at enemies or charge at enemies on a goldfish to deal damage. In the process, she'll gain mask. After accruing sufficient mask, she can cast an enhanced combo attack, I Am Elation, to blow her enemies up like fireworks.
She has even more fun tricks up her sleeve. When she casts her ultimate, her teammates and enemies all turn into slaves of elation. On this familiar screen, we can invite her teammates on stage to perform.
When Sparkle decides to take the stage, she will present a fantastic Bloomscov fireworks show for everyone. She'll inflict quantum collapse while dealing significant fire damage. When her teammates enter the battlefield, she becomes a competent backstage assistant.
In Honkai Impact 3rd, Sparkle is still a talented and virtuous artist. She's not only an amazing fire damage support, but will also deal significant resonance damage as part of a resonance team while Astral Ring is active.
Sparkle is such a helpful teammate wherever she goes. She's just like Vita in that way. That explains why they're such great partners. Now that we're done going over Sparkle's combat prowess, let's talk about her equipment.
The version 7.9 update includes Sparkle's recommended weapon, Volatile Sparkler, and Priarm Volatile Sparkler Floral Spectacle. When equipped with her recommended weapons, Sparkle's ultimate can inflict Quantum Collapse an additional time.
Sparkle's Stigma set is named Inimitable Stage Director. The first image has Sparkle sitting high up in the audience seats as she enjoys a play.
The second image depicts Sparkle gently parting the stage curtains to observe the conclusion. In the third image, Sparkle is on the stage playing a hand drum to lead a musical number. If you look closely, Sparkle has 3 different masks through all of these.
And that's all for the battlesuit and weapons. It's time for the main story that everyone wants to hear more about. At the end of version 7.8's main story chapter, the protagonists successfully passed the qualifiers of the Ten Shoes War. They'll be meeting up with Teresa and the others in Reimu soon.
Yeah. We also had Durandal returning, Sparkle inviting Vita to join the Masked Fools, and Kiana conversing with a messenger from the garden. That was so much going on.
Version 7.9's main story, Well Stifled by the Silent Shadow, will be taking place in the city of Eternal Night, Reimu. Before Healy and the others arrive, Teresa and Durandal have already started their investigations. They've made a very important call.
Sounds important. Look at how heated Teresa's call is during the cutscene. Is she calling Vita? Even while she's banned, her presence permeates everything.
Aside from calling to trade for information, they've also befriended the locals. Durandal even arm wrestled those troublemakers at the martial arts school.
I guess you could say they're making friends the hard way. But there's no suspense when it comes to arm wrestling with Durandal.
That's not entirely true. Since Teresa is also there, I bet she's eager to join the fun and take on Durandal.
Who's going up against Durandal? Teresa? We're gonna get a chance to see Teresa duel Durandal in Honkai Impact 3rd? Patience really does pay off.
But these are just appetizers. The Ten Shoes War is the highlight of this main story. After the protagonists reach Reimu, they stumble upon the venue of the 33rd Ten Shoes War Finals. As the story progresses, they will unravel the secret behind the tournament.
Let me guess. Since this is the secret of the Ten Shoes War, I bet it's related to Litost, the tournament's organizer.
In the previous main story chapters, we learned about Lantern and Baiji's past. However, Litost remains shrouded in mystery.
Yes, he is a key character for sure. In this story chapter, he will fight Helia and Coralie head-on.
I guess a fight was going to be inevitable. Though I'm worried about Healy and Coralie fighting alone.
I'm more surprised that these two are going up against Litost. Seems like we're in for an unpredictable story.
The relationship between Healy and Coralie will change significantly in this chapter.
That's one way of describing the development of their relationship. Weren't they getting along happily in version 7.8? Since they had such joyous memories, I'm sure this chapter will be equally sweet.
Yeah, I can see the creative team smiling away as they ready their hammers to break our hearts.
That's a scary thought. How about we move on to something more comforting like messages from the voice artists? And don't forget to claim the gift code while you're listening in.
ここがシステムによってシミュレートされた歴史でも、未来を変えられなくても、別に問題はありません。彼らを救うことに意味があるかどうかは、行動する私たち自身が決めるべきです。皆さん、こんにちは。ビアンカ・デュランダル・アタジナ役の能登まみこです。店名の S 級バルキリーであるビアンカはですね、優しくまっすぐで大変努力家な人です。かつて地球では崩壊エネルギーが猛威を振るっていましたが、彼女は常人をはるかに超えた力で災害の被害者である多くの人々を助けました。バルキリーも、一般の方々も彼女に励まされた結果、ファンになったっていう人がたくさんいます。そして今、皆さんも火星システムにいる彼女の姿、見てくださいましたよね。 強い力を持っていても体は子供ですから、ついつい彼女はね、いつもより少し幼い行動をしてしまうんですけれども、そんなビアンカがですね、ちょっと新鮮でより一層可愛く見えたりします。でも信念を貫く彼女にはですね、それ自体何の影響もないようでですね、よく私たちの知っているビアンカのママかなと思います。彼女が火星でどんな物語を描くのかをぜひぜひ楽しみにしていてくださいね。
でも私が前に進めば進むほど、道が広がれば広がるほど、どんどん魔法が衰えていくのだ。十分な時間を使い努力することで、いい成績と褒め言葉を手に入れられる魔法が。
皆さんこんにちは。ヘリア役の近藤結衣です。ヘリアは崩壊サード第2部から皆さんと新たな旅を共にしてきました。真面目で堅実な彼女は頼もしい仲間です。きっと艦長たちも彼女のことをよく知ってくれていますよね。天命のバルキリーであるヘリアは3人の S 級の先輩たちに憧れています。すでに A 級になった彼女ですが、変わらず自分に厳しく追いかけたい目標を持っています。その道のりはずっと平坦ではなくて、時にはその道を阻むものもありますが、真面目で努力家なヘリアならきっと障害を乗り越えられると信じています。彼女がどこまで進めるのか、艦長の皆さんもぜひ見守ってあげてくださいね。
Bianca and Helia will have many scenes in the new story, but you'll have to play the game to find out more. To go along with the story, there will be new locations to explore in version 7.9. And since we're in Reimu, a new map will be added.
And now it's time for us to introduce the new locations. Ever since the concept art was revealed in the previous Hyperion Lounge, I'm sure many of you were curious about what the City of Eternal Night looks like.
Let us formally introduce it to you. Reimu, the City of Eternal Night, is a place without sunlight. Even without the light of day, this city that developed from the Ten Shoes War shines brightly. In this place, technology and art come together as the old and new merge to offer an unusual charm.
The bustling commercial street is full of stores with personality. You'll be able to spot Wanyo bartering by its giant lucky cat, the antiquarian with its landscape ink scrolls on display, and a martial arts school where heated battles can be heard a block away. The streets are bustling with life.
A river winds around the stores and streets. Boats silently glide past, breaking the reflections on the river's surface. This reminds me of Jiangnan's waterscapes. There's a poetry to the sight of a small boat passing through a commercial district.
The venue for the Tin Shoes War finals is as lively as the commercial area. Tons of people come here with dreams of leaving their mark.
However, this vibrant city also hides within it a serene forest. Taking a stroll here will calm your mind. I can feel how lively yet peaceful this city is just from these images.
That's exactly why so many people dream about coming to this dazzling and beautiful city. There's another presence in this city that can't be ignored. The tower reaching into the sky. This is where the god of this place lives.
Is this where Layla resides? The tower's design is quite different from the other wooden buildings in Reimu. Honestly, it gives me the creeps. The top resembles an eye, as though the god is keeping an eye on everyone below.
Through the story, we'll get to know the customs and history of Reimu. You're also free to take a walk around the city and appreciate its beauty.
All right. We'll let everyone experience the game after the update. That's all for the new locations. Now, let's move on to the main story gameplay.
This time, the main story event, Excavate, Pursuit, Big Winner, involves equipping flowers, rolling dice, guessing numbers, and collecting rent. The aim is to earn golden coins.
This game board looks familiar.
Yes, it certainly does. But it's undergone some modifications. This time, combat won't be necessary. Instead, the goal will be to earn enough golden coins in each round. And you'll be able to use special methods on certain tiles to earn even more golden coins. For example, Take Your Chance is a game of luck to obtain golden coins.
Luck is a kind of skill, and a good guess can be enough to upgrade your bicycle into a motorcycle. Real estate is a crucial part of money-making too. On the Property Hub tile, you can choose to collect rent or purchase and upgrade properties to turn an ordinary house into an inn and then a hotel.
That being said, it's not fun enough to just earn golden coins through these methods alone. So, Vita added a flower system to the game. You can obtain flowers through encounters and equip those flowers to gain corresponding buffs.
For example, you can equip property and rental flowers to visit the Property Hub more often. Amass properties quickly to earn more rent bonuses. Happy rent collecting! There are other types of flowers, so check them out in-game.
There's wealth and rewards everywhere you look. During the event, play the main story event to obtain crystals, source prisms, and more.
That's everything for the battlesuit and main story. I can't wait to play the new version. There will also be a crossover event in version 7.9. Let's take a look.
Sparkle's appearance in Honkai Impact 3's main story truly was a huge surprise. After all, crossovers are usually for event stories.
At the end of version 7.8's main story, Vita also put on a masked fool's mask. In fact, this mask already appeared in the Seven Shoes trailer that was released in June as an Easter egg. The team really planned ahead. Let's check out version 7.9's crossover event now.
The crossover event, Honkai A Fool's Hand, will be told from the perspective of a familiar character. You've got to be someone that can dish it out to be around jokers like Vita and Sparkle.
I love it when they banter. And it seems like the characters will bring us even more surprises in this crossover.
Of course. Especially considering how so many Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3 characters have a lot in common. In this event, things are gonna get pretty crazy. You might find yourself frantically bouncing between both games.
That sounds so exciting! Let's delve into the crossover's gameplay. The event will unfold across the universe.
As you explore various areas, you will encounter plenty of adventures and challenges. Help locals and solve problems to restore the respective worlds to their original states.
Look at the map and gameplay. It's like playing Honkai Star Rail inside of Honkai Impact 3. 2 games in one.
I heard that designing the Matrix map was pretty tough. In order to convey the essence of Honkai Star Rail while preserving the style of Honkai Impact 3, the team put in some fun details, so be sure to experience it yourself.
In addition to the Matrix map, there'll be a new combat system, the titular A Fool's Hand. In this mode, all players will receive a fixed number of cards. Match cards in your hand with the cards in the public pool to gain points. As each round progresses, 3 locations will be unlocked in succession.
You need to strategically exploit card combinations and fields to rack up points. For example, match as many of your cards with cards of the same color in the public pool. Alternatively, you can utilize the special effects of various fields.
When dueling in A Fool's Hand, you can play against locals of each world or skilled players from another universe. That means you can compete with other captains too.
Aside from the event's gameplay and story, the crossover has something else to look forward to. Sparkle's new outfit, Fictitious Game.
Ta-da! A god Sparkle! Even her mask is black and red now. This outfit is even more suited for the stage with how dynamic and theatrical it is. The patterns and ribbons also add to the air of mystery and intrigue.
The crossover event, Honkai A Fool's Hand, will be available after the version 7.9 update. Play the crossover event to get Sparkle's new outfit, Fictitious Game, an emblem, source prisms, crystals, and more.
Don't miss out. The crossover event will be released alongside another version event, Snazzy Cards Club, after the version 7.9 update.
This event's gameplay will be familiar to many since it has appeared previously. Just as before, you collect monster cards and arrange them into teams for automated combat across story and side stages.
Of course, there are many other interesting elements in store. Diabolic Kevin, False God Otto, and Vita have been added to the available cards. These cards can be drawn with tickets obtained from clearing stages.
It's also worth mentioning that PvP mode has been added. You can configure your defensive and offensive teams to battle other captains for points.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Play the version event Snazzy Cards Club to obtain outfit option, crystals, source prisms, Honkai shards, and more.
In addition to the events, light functions have also been updated. We know you've been waiting for this. After the version 7.9 update, the Quick Light feature will apply to Realms of Battle. Spend Ho-Ho vacation tickets to achieve all challenge stars and obtain the corresponding rewards.
All right, we've been talking for quite some time. Everyone must be brimming with excitement at this point. About time that we share info on the bonuses.
First up, we have the amazing login event, Greeting Gifts of Elation. During the event, log in to obtain equipment supply cards, sparkle dolls, and more.
After the version 7.9 update, you will also receive a letter from Sparkle. Open it and share it to obtain battlesuit supply cards. Participate in the login event Joyous Comedy to obtain Sparkle Stigma option, crystals, and more.
I can't stop smiling hearing about all these. And I have one more piece of exciting news to share. In version 7.9, the event When Petals Flutter will be available. Complete any 4 out of 5 event missions to obtain Hersher of Human Ego's character card. We love Alicia.
Yeah, we do. So don't miss out. After the version 7.9 update, a limited time top-up bonuses event will also be available. During the event, accumulate top-ups to claim Weapon Direct level up coupon, rake-up stamps, source prisms, supply cards, and more.
Various events outside the game await your participation as well. Honkai Impact 3 Twitch livestream incentives begins on November 28th. Start Honkai Impact 3 live streams to get a share of a prize pool of 8 million crystals, cash, and merch.
Stream incentives? Is this event limited to streamers?
Of course not. Twitch drops are available during the event. Watch live streams to claim crystals and more. Please follow our social media for event details. During version 7.9, there will be a festive bingo event. Flip cards and form lines to obtain a 3-star event stigma and more. Be sure to stay tuned for future announcements.
That's all for version 7.9's Hyperion Lounge. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
See you next time. Goodbye.